Hello and welcome back to Crypto Schnack. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And we are almost at the weekend, and for that let's look at the Tesla stock today. Price prediction that Goldman Sachs has brought out, and we also talk about the Jim Chanos, the famous short seller of Tesla. And we will look in the background, as always, into the construction update from Giga Austin. And thank you to Jeff Roberts for providing me his drone footages. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you're new to my channel, do consider, if you like my content, to support me. It would really help me out to grow my channel further into the future. And yeah, let's start and dive into the great news we have come in today. So Goldman Sachs has brought out a report where they actually changed their position to a buy, and the next price target is set at $780. So there have been a few people actually saying it's kind of crazy to have such a price target. The price target is maybe not the issue here, but it's more like what is written inside the Goldman Sachs report. And they have actually written that they do believe that Tesla can achieve a market share of 20% by 2040. And by all likeliness for Tesla, I think this could be pretty hard. I would really like to think so, that 20% is a number they could keep, but I find that pretty unrealistic. We can take an example in Europe, let's say Norway. Norway is a good example. It's a small market nevertheless. And we do see, once all the other car companies are actually trying to push with electric vehicles, Tesla is still selling cars over there, and they do it and they make money. But the market share, of course, is going to be divided to all other legacy car makers. I'm not saying that Tesla could be the biggest car company by volume in 2040. That could actually happen if they expand their products, if they expand their factories and their car assortment. They can be that, but I don't think it's going to be more than 20%. I think it could be something around 10 to 15%, which would be pretty good. It would be a pretty good market share. Yeah, this is something I find way too optimistic from Goldman Sachs. On the other hand, Goldman Sachs is just changing its price target to 780 from the initial price of 455 because they have been agreeing that the total environment, the governments around the world that support the electric cars, that actually the speed in which we transform an entire industry is actually picking up, and it might happen even faster as we think. So this is the reason why they believe Tesla is at the right place at the right time. They are having good financial numbers. They do have cash on hand. They are not losing money at the moment anymore. And they are building factories. They are expanding their capacity massively for the 2021 year. And I think it will continue like that, with new factories and with new technologies that would further increase the aspect of a tech company, not only a car company. Again, they haven't really gone in detail regarding the FSD, but I think you should not forget the FSD impact that we would have in the next 10 years. And this is something where I would say, if the people are actually so excited about the FSD and full autonomy, I think this is a unique selling point for Tesla, for people to decide to buy a Tesla versus another electric car from a from legacy car makers because of the FSD. If I would have at a certain point the choice to buy a car where I have full autonomy and I could actually share my car during the times I don't need it and make money with it because it drives itself, this would be a point for me to buy a Tesla and not a car from a legacy car maker that doesn't have the same functions. Because I'm not saying that in 2040 legacy car makers might not have the option of another FSD, but I think they are not even starting with this. And Tesla is already bringing cars to the street, people testing it every day, and they have all the informations and data. And this allows them not only to be ahead in the electric car segment, but as well in the technological aspect. And this will could make a case that Tesla is actually keeping a high market share for a long time. Yeah, so let's just see how this plays out. But I'm nevertheless really excited that Goldman Sachs has realized the potential market, and it will be really exciting to see what happens at the end of December when we have the inclusion into the S&P 500. I'm just saying, be cautious, be careful. It could be that after we have seen now this entire hype and price increase, that we could see some dip coming down once it is included into the S&P 500. Nevertheless, let's see what's happening and let's see how the year is ending for Tesla. So another fun fact, Jim Chanos, the famous short seller of Tesla, has actually said that he has cut down on his position betting against Tesla, and he has said that the first 12 to 15 months for Tesla, or even a bit like 2 years at the beginning before Tesla has increased by value so crazily. He said that this time was actually pretty profitable and a good reason to be a short seller. But everything afterwards has hurt him and has been really bad. And he said if he would have the opportunity to meet Elon Musk, he would congratulate him for his work. So we do see that one of the last short sellers has actually now publicly admitted that it has been a hard time. He admitted that they did a good job, but this doesn't mean that he admitted that all the comments he has given about Tesla were incorrect. But it's kind of a nice thing to see that such a short seller is realizing it. And it kind of reminds me, as I personally follow Bitcoin a lot, that there were a lot of skeptics, a lot of people saying it's a scam. And now where Bitcoin is getting more and more successful as a point of value, as a store of value, more and more people realize that, and more critics turn into bullish people supporting actually Bitcoin. And I see the same progress for Tesla. More and more people realize the work they do. So guys, if you enjoyed my analysis, if you like what I'm talking about, do consider subscribing to my channel, and I would really like to see you again here. And I wish you all a wonderful Friday tomorrow, and thank you for coming to my channel. Take care guys, and a wonderful Thursday.